Hello everyone, how are you? Well, I wanted to say that I uploaded a video 2 days ago and it is taking forever for it to upload. And I've been really busy and now I'm just doing a quick get ready with me. You know the saying, in the pink? Well, today I'm in the lavender, even my rollers. But anyway, so how's everyone? I hope you guys are all doing well. What have you been up to? So, what I was thinking, I love this oil. It's not heavy. It's very light. And it soaks in. But what I was thinking is if you guys really would like a little one-on-one FaceTime makeup coaching, not only have I been doing it for many, many years, but I used to be a makeup artist and teacher. So, you know, as time changes, you have to learn new things. Well, you don't have to. You need to and you ought to. Okay, hold on. I can't talk very well and do my eyebrows. Even though this is a powder, the other day I did this on camera also. Ended up with a mess. It took me forever to get it organized. Because like now I'm trying to talk and do. Isn't that crazy? And when you have light eyebrows and they have become sparse and some gray, not too much fortunately, but enough. But I wouldn't, you know, years ago, back in the 70s, I never thought about doing my eyebrows because I had eyebrows, right? They were blonde, but they were not white blonde, but they were enough to where my eyes still kind of stood out. And then here comes the 80s, and they were emphasizing, and I was a makeup artist at that time, and I consider myself still one. They were emphasizing how your eyebrows and your cheeks and your lips really need to coincide with each other. So I started learning how to darken my eyebrows a little bit. Not dark, because I've always been light-haired. And so just enough to give some dimension. Excuse me. My allergies. Oh my gosh. Changing the subject for a moment. The doctor put me on a allergy pill. But the weird thing is, some days it works pretty well. And some days it works horribly. Like, I don't even know that I took it. But trust me and believe, I did. Because at work, it is a pain. And I feel so compelled to tell people I'm not sick, because I'm not. It's just my allergies. It makes my nose run. Crazy. And I know if you've been with me just for any amount of time, although I haven't been on here very long, but for any amount of time, you know my nose runs because I have to wipe my nose. And I apologize for that, but I can't help it, you know? Just Mother Nature, you can't help it. So anyway, getting back to, if you guys wanted to do a FaceTime one-on-one, I would be more than happy to help you do that. because sometimes, you know, it's easy to listen, but sometimes it's not always easy to implement. And I know that. I know that for a fact because, talking about YouTube, that happens to me. I'm using eyeshadow control cream, and it is the Milani. I'm thinking about getting another one, but you use such a small amount, even though that is a very small tube, you don't need a lot. But anyway, I really would like to try, oh Lord, what's her name? Oh, well. She does videos on makeup for older women. I can't, and she has gray hair. Model, esthetician, makeup artist, the whole bit. Nicole Johnson, I think. Yep, Nicole Johnson. And I really like her. She's out of Miami. When I lived in Florida, I would have loved to have gone and seen her. And someday, when I know 6 months in advance that I'm going to Florida and Jacksonville, which is the northeast side. The northeast side of Florida. I'm going to reach out to her in a DM and see if I can be one of her students. Or not a student, but, what do you call it? Client that she does on YouTube and teaches. So let's see what this looks like. Not bad. It's good enough. Today is a beautiful day. I am only at work for 4 or 5 hours. Love that. Broken capillaries, sun damage. Although, another wonderful thing. My dermatologist, because I had to go to the dermatologist also, you know, because being 71, that's what you do. And being fair skin, you want to make sure you don't have any skin cancer. And forgive the hair. Obviously, I haven't done it yet. I blew dry it, but that's about all. So anyway, I asked, is there anything I can do to help? Which I already knew what the answer was because, listen, I know what's going on. And she offered a prescription for a retinoid. And I got it. It's just a small tube. It was like $27. Just poke myself in the eye. Wonderful. Ouch. But anyway, so that's what she did for me. I put it on once a couple of days ago. But my skin isn't, and she said it'll slough. I knew that too, which is fine. I'm glad she educates. That's what they're supposed to do, you know? And so, hold on. So anyway, it hasn't sloughed yet. So yeah, I'm waiting for it. And that helps. And the reason that is such a phenomenal product is because, let's face it, by the time you're 40, for sure, your skin doesn't slough like it used to, okay? Does not. So if you've been with me any amount of time, you know for a fact that I talk about how many times a week that I exfoliate to help get the blood surface moving and everything, even on my neck, okay? And when I'm in the shower, I have an exfoliant that I use, L'Occitane, bath and scrub oil, okay? And it has the granules in it, and I use that on my chest. But on my neck, I use my face exfoliant. So that just really helps to stimulate the blood and all that, and slough off the dead skin that's hiding. So if you have dry patches, if you have dull looking skin and just, you know, you look in the mirror and you're looking gray, that's why. Because you need to really, really, really get that dead skin off, okay? Just need to get that dead skin off, and that is a fact. So hopefully, so I used my Bellamy Glow Drops now, and it was Glow, and it is in the champagne color. Then I doubled down and I used my e.l.f. Halo Glow, but it's very light. So I wanted a little bit of sheen, champagne color, not just white. And now I still have some Wet n Wild foundation photo finish in the dewy. I like it, but if you're older, even though it says dewy, it's not that dewy. You know, not like what you would think. So that's why if you're really wanting to look healthy, that's my advice. Seriously, that is my advice. So I've got to hurry. I've got something to do before I actually get on the road to go to work. Now, your forehead doesn't need really as much as everything else, but definitely you still want to go up into the hairline, down the neck. You can go under the eye. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the other day when I was doing my makeup with you guys, I had put powder around my lips and everything because I was wearing red lipstick. And I forgot to check in on myself to see if that helped. And with my smile lines and everything, my marionettes, is that what they call it? Yeah, they do. And because I was at work, we were very busy. I didn't have time to, I don't think I even went to the bathroom. Seriously. And if any of you guys have ever worked retail, if any of you have ever worked retail, or even a waitress, and when a customer is standing there or sitting there staring at you, like, don't you see me? Or don't you see me with someone? I get people coming up to me, can you show this to me? And a customer, and I'm physically talking to a customer. I don't know. Some people are in la la land, but it happens. So what do you guys think? How does this look? I think it looks nice. I like it. I've lost a lot of volume right here. It's all right here. Yeah, it used to be like this. But am I doing filler? No. 71. I take good care of my skin, so my skin's in good health. My skin is in good health. Which the dermatologist told me that. Even my dermatologist in Florida told me that. So I'm very proud of that. So now I am going to go back in and use my e.l.f. This is eyebrow something. I don't know if it's called eyebrow mascara or what. It's too light for me to read. Too small. But it has a little bit of fibers in it. And I like that because just like my hair, my eyebrows are fine. Although they're not as fine as my hair. Wish my hair was not quite so fine. But it is. Nothing I can do about that. Except for use a lot of products like I do. You know what I'm going to try very, very soon is Wow. It pops up on commercials all the time on TV. Pops up on my YouTube or Instagram. And I like this with fiber in it because it makes my eyebrows look fuller and more youthful. And instead of having a real little line, yeah. Do you guys remember a couple of months ago I was trying to do the NYX Lift and Snatch? I never really got the hang of that. Never really got the hang of it. Plus, I don't think I had actually the right color either. So, let's see here. Now, the other thing I want to tell you. Get yourself a good sponge, okay? And typically you're supposed to wet it, let it expand, and then get all the water out of it so that you can, well, dab comes to my mind, but that's not what I was trying to think of, but pounce where you see it gathering in our lines, okay? It could mean you put too much. It could mean that your lines are a little bit deeper than you'd maybe think. And so it's not absorbing all the way into the lines because, I mean, our skin is 98% water, but it can only absorb so much. And this is liquid, you know, except for powder. And then you also even get, you know, from powder. Now see my hair, I don't wear my hair off my face too much. So I go up to my hairline, but I don't need to really, over here maybe a little bit more. So I am going to, I've been wearing red for a couple of weeks because or 3 weeks actually, because I had my nails done red and now I have them like a purple. So I've got to find a purple. Oh, and then the other thing you can do is have a fluffy brush, okay, and pounce. Just pounce. And that is pushing the product into your skin. Just pounce. Oh, I love the glow. I love the glow. The glow makes you look so much younger instead of dry, patchy, dull, gray. Yeah, seriously. But you want to pounce, not move around. Once you get your foundation and everything on there, I haven't even put under eye concealer on. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do a little bit. I don't know if it's the shadow from the lavender. I don't know. But got a little bit there. A little bit there. Now, I will say, getting back to the Milani eyeshadow control cream, it is not a coverage, okay? It's not a coverage. It is a protectant from the natural oils or from your brush or whatever, you know, your fingers. Now you can use your eye concealer, under eye cream concealer on top. And I do that a lot of times too. I do it a lot of times. It just gives it that one more protection. That lightened it up a bit. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, I am using my Bellamy eyeshadow, which you can see I've hit pan on this one because it's light, but I'm going to use pink today. Use pink, and then I'm going to, oh, almost forgot. So when you are in a hurry like I am today, and you're not doing a whole lot, get yourself a little $4 from Walmart fan, battery operated, and let it help dry. Yeah, I love this little thing. Oh my gosh, I should have purchased that years ago. But I will say, when I was in Florida, I had a ceiling fan, and that helped. But here, there is no ceiling fan in this house. My son-in-law put one up in the living room for me, and I had to buy it. So trust me, and I'm just renting right now, because when I did move, my daughter looked for 3 months for me a place, and I wanted to buy, and I'm still going to, but the ceiling fan will go with me. See, I'm just using a windshield wiper. And you want to make sure that they're evenly distributed. So that's why you want to really blend, 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 so that, and then use both sides of your mirror so you can see exactly what you're doing. Now, my oldest granddaughter, for Christmas one year, got me some eyeshadows, and this one is a purple. And I'm just gonna do, you wanna tap, because if you put too much on your brush and it's a dark color, it's a little harder to get blended evenly. You can do it, but why work on it like that hard? You know, I mean, not necessary. So just go little at a time, build up. Little at a time, build up. And like I said, I'm not doing much. So I'm finished already with that. Already finished. So now I'm going to do my mascara. Well, maybe I'm not. I'll tell you why. My eyes water so badly. And it's happened, and I don't know, it's like when air hits me, although the wind is quite strong today. All right, what I'm doing is I'm taking the tip of this brush and I'm just going underneath my eyebrow just to have a clean line. And then I take the side of it and you just want it to be clean. And that way it just opens up the eye as well. And you're just patting. You're not moving back and forth. You're just patting. And I mean back and forth like this. I don't mean blending, like, you know, one direction. And that way, then if you see anything up on the top that needs a little adjusting, that's when you use your pointed brush or a little brush like this. But you have to make sure they're clean. Okay? So, getting back to the mascara. There's been so many times that I have put lipstick on because I forget. I mean, my eyes didn't used to do this. Okay, you guys, hold on. What lipstick am I gonna wear? I found one. Okay. It's in the purple pink family. I forgot what I was saying. I always overline my lips. Always. Because I have small lips. Now today, what I am doing, I am using more of a pinky cream blush, but typically, really a lot of times, I don't even use powder anymore, but I will use my lipstick to kind of match my lips. And again, for some reason, this isn't wanting to. All right, push a little harder into the product, Linda. There we go. And that is my cheekbone. You can go up here. You can go up here if you want. You can go across the nose. And what that does, it looks like you just had a little bit of hint of the sun. And then what I do, whoops. Then what I do is I go back with my foundation brush and I just pounce just to kind of even it out a little bit. So pretty. I love this. Now, if you get a little bit too close up under your eye, here's another little trick. Go back to your under eye cream. Use your little brush. Just a teeny tiny bit, okay? And you can kind of clean up. And especially if you got too much discharge from the eyeshadow. Fallout. And that will lift your eye as well. What do you think? Looks good. I like it. And the nice thing is you want people to say, oh, your makeup looks so pretty today. And then you don't want to say, doesn't it look nice every day? No. Say thank you. Thank you. Okay. That is about it. That is it. But I do have to, oh, I know what I am going to do. I'm going to use a little bit of my red to outline my lips. I have done this many times, and I get compliments on my lip combination. Sometimes it's fun to kind of play around. And you don't want a big difference between the two. Can you see? Sorry for the silence, but it takes concentration. You don't want any wigglies. What do you think? I like it. And then I just go back over as close to the red as possible, or pink, whatever color, plum, whatever you are doing. It just kind of finishes it off. You guys, thank you so much. I will talk to you later, and have a great rest of your day. I'm on my way to work. Bye.